Hello and welcome to Rose's Tuesday night psychic tarot card readings with Rose Wynn, Bill, and Bruce.
Hey, hi.
Alright, I'm going to share out, guys.
Okay, Rose.
Did you get it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it.
Well, hello, Ash.
Hello, Ash. Hi, Ash. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Kat.
Hi, Cat.
Hi.
Oops.
So we got Joseph and Kat.
Yeah. I'm sharing out. And Bill is making our list.
Yeah. Got Ash, Joseph, and Kat. I'm all done.
Alright.
I'll check down next.
Alright, now I'm going to share out into some groups.
Becky. Leaving to share. Hello, Becky.
Hello, Becky.
Hello, Danielle. Ash says I'm leaving to share.
Okay. She'll be right back. She's leaving to share.
Hi, Becky. Becky.
Alrighty. Now I am all shared out. Alrighty. I'm going to do a roll call here to make sure that Bill got everybody. We got Ash, Joe, Kat, Becky, and Danielle.
Hi, Becky.
Alright, Archangel Michael, I request your presence for protection for myself, my family, my animals, and anybody outside of my home during this live. I thank you, Archangel Michael. Well, thank you, Becky, for sharing out. My 420 here before I do my generals. Ashley, how was your holiday weekend? Well, thank you, Kat. I appreciate that.
Ash is back.
Well, welcome back, Ash. Alrighty. The first general card is for our male. Nature signs. Be representative of subliminal messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks and continues. We only have the open space in our hearts and our mind. You're welcome, Ash. All right, the next general card is for a female. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that they're seeing and believing, but in fact, opposites is true. Believing is seeing. And I feel this is for a female. She needs to remember believing is seeing. All right, and the next general card is for a female. Solitude. Think about being alone as a meaning you are all in one to total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures of those that wait silence during this quiet time. I feel the love in here tonight, Joe. All right, the next general card is Temptations, and it's for a male. You are in denial about unhealthy habits, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. The fairies have the power to overcome temptations, whatever it takes. Could be eating something you know is bad for you, drinking something you know is bad for you, smoking something you know is bad for you. Vaping. All right, and then the next general card's for a female. New beginnings. The fairies and godmothers rejoice in the news of a new beginning, a fresh start, protection of nature and ideals. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Okay. Kat and Becky. Okay. This is the Everyday Witch's Tarot. This is the Witch's Tarot, and that's the Witch's Tarot.
Oh, okay. They don't want that.
All right, the next general card is for a female. Protection. The fairies protect and shine you in the magic fairy ring of love and light. Psychic protection before embarking upon spiritual work. So this female needs to do some spiritual protection before she does shadow work. Is what I'm feeling from this card. All right, one more from this deck, and then I'm going to pull from Oliver's Travels. Well, hello, Amber.
Hello, Amber. Hi, Amber.
I knew you were coming. All right, and then the next general card is for a female. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime. You have more energy and harmony and productivity in life taking the power nap. All right, now we're going to go with Oliver's travel. Alrighty, the next general card is for a male. Wandering path. Enjoy the journey. We're doing great. Have another one on Friday? Oh, cool. All right. The next general card is for a female. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So there's some truth that's going to come out for a female. She stands in the light of truth. All right, and then the next general card is for a female. First light. Beginning a new cycle. So this female's got a new cycle that's starting. All right. Then the next general card is for a male. Travel lightly. Simplify your life. So what I'm feeling from this card is that you need to make things just a little easier on yourself. All right. One more general from this deck, and then I'm going to pull from Alice. All right. The last general card from this deck here is for a male. Mystical healer. Healing energies flow through you. All right, now let's see what Alice has to say. All right, the next general card's for a female. Morally. Life is brief and bright and beautiful, and so is life. Who is she talking to?
Ash.
Oh, Ash, okay.
Uh-huh.
I just cleaned my glasses.
Uh-huh. Right before the question marks is Ash.
Okay.
Supposed to be talking to Ash.
Yep.
I don't know.
All right. The next general card's for a female. Lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. Oh, wow. If they resonate, take them. That's why they're generals. All right, the next general card is for female. Believing. Strange encounters. All right, I'm going to do one more general card. And then I'm going to do a couple from my Mystic Rose. And then I'll be starting with Ashley. Alright, the last general card from this deck here is for a male. Grow up. Wanting to grow, experience, rejoice. And what I'm feeling from this is that this male has got a lot of growing that he's starting to do. Alright. My Mystic Wild Rose. Do a couple from this one. Alright. The next general card is for a female. Single, independent, freedom. Available to date. No meditations at night. These cards here? Okay. Alright, Ash. Alright, time. Need time. Now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. Alright, now I'm going to start out here with Ash, and she requested these cards. But before I do Ash's cards, I'm going to do a 420 here. Cool. And Ash, I do meditations at night. That's the easiest time to do it. Yep, I do believe so, Becky. Alright, Ash. Alright. Okay, whatever works for you. I know for me, nights are better. Alright, forbidden. Love affair. Temptations. Flirting. Giving into pleasure. And that's a present card. And then in the near future, surprises. Unexpected. Showing up unexpected changes. And then in the near future, faith. Wishing, praying, hoping. And I feel this card represents that you need to have faith in yourself, Ash. And then lost, running away, emptiness, feeling invisible, cutting off, And I feel that this is something that you've been through. This is more of a past card than a future. That you felt lost and you're on your way out of it. Alrighty, Ash. I hope that resonated with you. Alright, Joe, come on down. Alright, I'm going to pull you from the Wizard Tarot tonight, Joe. Thank you, Joe. You're welcome. Something fell. Must have been wrapped in the cards.
Mm-hmm.
When I did the drawing. Alright, Joe, you got some really good cards. You've got the Fool's card, and what I'm feeling from the Fool's card is you have some positive changes coming. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like this is all your hard work paying off for you. And then you got the King of Swords. And what I'm feeling from the King of Swords is spiritual growth, confidence. You've come a long way in the near future, Joe. And then in the future, you got the Three of Pentacles. And I feel like this is help from an unexpected source. Your financial change is better. Your future's looking bright and financially. Alright. Cat. She wants the Witch's Tarot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, luckily I got two different Witch's Tarot. Focus on positivity. Yes, indeed. I'm glad I could be here to give some positivity. You're welcome, Joseph. Okay. Alrighty, Cat. In the present, you got the devil. And what I'm feeling from the devil is you're releasing what no longer serves you, what you no longer have use for, to make more room for the more positive things that are coming. And then you got the elements of wands. And what I'm feeling from the elements of wands is you're headed in the right direction. You're making all the right decisions. Hold your head up high. And then you got the Empress. And what I'm feeling from the Empress is a new responsibility. Maybe another animal. And then in the future, you've got the Star card. And what I'm feeling from the Star card is wishes fulfilled, dreams come true. Well, yeah, most men are work in progress. All right, Becky, come on down. All right, Becky, and you want the Witch's Tarot. My other Witch's Tarot. Thank you, Kat. Or Becky. You're welcome, Kat. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to take that as a jumper card, Becky. All right, Becky. You've got something really good coming your way. I can feel it in the cards. Alrighty. Well, Becky, we're going to start out here when you're present. The Ace of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Ace of Wands is you're headed in the right direction. You're making all the right decisions. And then, in the near future, you got the Knight of Pentacles. And what I'm feeling, this is your hard work paying off for you in the near future. And then in the near future, you got the Sun card. And this is spiritual growth, confidence, and success. And then in the future, you got the Page of Pentacles. And I feel like this is a financial change in your future for the better from an unexpected source. Just in time, Daniel. Alrighty. And for you, I'm going to pull from my Alien Tarot. I love your little emojis. Tonight you got diamonds. Hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. You're welcome, Becky. Told you got some great things coming your way. Well, hello, Cougar. How you doing tonight, girl? Well, hi, Sandra. Get you two on the list. You don't know how you met me, you don't. All right, Danielle. In the present, you have the Two of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Two of Wands is you're headed down the right path. You're right where you're supposed to be at this present moment. And then you've got the Six of Wands. And I feel like this is positive changes in the near future. And then in the future, you get the near future, you get the Three of Pentacles. And what I'm feeling from the Three of Pentacles is a raise or a promotion. And then you get the Hermit card. And what I'm feeling from the Hermit card is that you need to spend some time working on yourself. All right, Kruger. Or Amber.
Did you see what Sandra said?
Yeah, I know it's Tuesday night. Well, you're welcome, Danielle. All right, Amber, come on down. And for Amber, I'm going to pull you for my friend's tarot tonight. And then Kruger, you are up next after Amber. You're welcome, Ashley. All right, Amber. All your cards are really good. You've got the Eight of Cups. And what I'm feeling from the Eight of Cups is you're making all the right choices. You're right where you're supposed to be at this present moment. And then you've got the Ace of Cups. And I feel like this is growth, confidence, and success, Amber. And then you've got the Page of Cups. And what I'm feeling from the Page of Cups is positive changes. And then in the future, you've got the Five of Pentacles. And what I'm feeling from the Five of Pentacles is a raise or a promotion. Your financial future is looking bright, Amber. All right, Kruger, come on down. All right, Kruger. And I'm going to pull you from my Celtic Tarot. Gothic. Gothic and Celtic.
Gothic.
Mm-hmm.
Celtic. Pink. Green.
Yep. You didn't get done till 7? Kruger. Your cards are all really good. All right, Kruger, you got the Temperance card. And what I'm feeling with the Temperance card is you've got things balanced out. You're doing all the right things. And then you got the Seven of Cups. And what I'm feeling with the Seven of Cups is a celebration because I'm feeling happiness and joy. Look at that beautiful dragon. You got him eating out of the palm of your hand. And then you've got the Two of Cups. And what I'm feeling from the Two of Cups is passion, romance. And then you've got the Three of Cups. And I feel like this is positive changes. Your future's looking bright. All right, Sandra, come on down. Alrighty, I'm going to pull you from the Fairy Tarot tonight, Sandra. All right, Heather. Thank you, Sandra. All right, Sandra. Your cards are all really good. In the present, you got the World. And I feel like this is dreams come true. Rewards. And then you've got the Two of Cups in the near future. And I'm feeling romance, passion. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like this is some financial help from an unexpected source. You're welcome, Amber. And then in the future, you got the Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck, good omen, and prosperity. Your future's looking bright, Sandra. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming to the live tonight on such short notice. I will be back tomorrow night, normal time. I love you all. Good night, everyone.
Good night.